Direct from Music City, this is Live from Nashville.
She puts her boots in her own. She has a hankering for rolling stones. She likes her vegetables homegrown, a lot like the boy waiting out in the truck. She'll take a heel like a Roosevelt, hold up her pants with a Bible belt. She cracks them up like the Liberty Bell, a whole lot of tender and a little bit tough. Ooh, she's a little unusual. Ooh, she's American beautiful. Well, he is a mutt with a pedigree, Sinatra junkie in a pair of jeans. He pays his dues in the land of the free. Says, why walk, baby, we were born to run. Ooh, he's a little unusual. Ooh, he's American beautiful. Yeah, yeah. I saw that girl in the mirror once with a boy like that in a cloud of dust. I think they look a lot like us, 'cause we are. Ooh, we are a little unusual. We are American beautiful. Yeah, we are a little unusual. We are American, American beautiful.
The Henningsons kick thing off today with American Beautiful. From Nashville, Tennessee, I'm your host, Gary Holt. Joining me is my lovely wife, my co-host, Mary Kaye. Hey, darling.
Hello, babe.
How are you?
I'm so great. I'm excited about today's show.
I'm excited about today's show. That song is a great way to kick things off. 4th of
I
July
think
is
so.
just almost on top of us.
Yep.
And we're excited about celebrating America's 250th birthday. That's
Amazing.
unbelievable. I was just a baby. 250 years, pretty amazing. Well, we have a great show lined up. We have our good friend Sally Barris that's joining us today. We're excited to talk with her and catch up with her with some new music. And I found out the other day she has an old friend in common. And we may find out a little bit about our buddy John Chandler out in Colorado and how they're connected when we come back as well. But right now, let's take a look at a commercial from our friend with Trudy Midas with Hispania Silk. And we'll be back in just a moment to talk more with Sally Barris today on Live from Nashville.
Howie Mandel here. You know, folks, I'm a man of so many talents. I'm a comedian, actor, game show host, podcaster, but even I can't juggle all the amazing products from Espana Silk. This isn't just another skincare line, folks. Espana Silk has a whole universe of amazing products for humans, animals, you name it. We're talking shampoos, conditioners, detanglers, topical sprays, and even a waterless shampoo. From dogs to cats to horses to humans and more. Just pure, silky perfection. Head over to EspanaProducts.com and use the code Howie10 for 10% off.
I've been moving slow, watching the crowd race by. I'm on an old back road while they're catching the wild ride. I'd rather take my time than get on board the zombie train, lose my soul and leave my brain, lay my body on the tracks, give away the love I won't get back. I hear the rumbling wheels, it just might go off the rails. I'm trying to be still, keep my heart from going astray. I'd rather go my way than get on board the zombie train, lose my soul and leave my brain, lay my body on the tracks, give away the love I won't get back. Woo-hoo, 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 woo-hoo. I'd rather go my way than get on board the zombie train, lose my soul and leave my brain, lay my body on the tracks, give away the life I won't get, give away the time I won't get, give away the life I won't get back. I won't get back.
The talented Sally Barris is a Nashville songwriter who has had songs covered by artists like Kathy Mattea, Martina McBride, and Leanne Womack. Excuse me. And her song "Let the Wind Chase You" was recorded by Trisha Yearwood and Keith Urban and received a Grammy nomination in 2009. Please welcome the ultra talented and amazing singer, Miss Sally Barris. Hey, Sally.
Hey, it's so good to be here.
Good to have you back with us. Good to have back. I think I saw a dog crawling around on the couch a minute ago.
There is a dog. My little dog Bernie is here. If you would like her to say
Aw.
hello, she will say hello.
She can jump right in anytime.
You know
That's
what?
okay.
She's napping so peacefully, but if she wakes up here, you know, we don't want her to start growling.
Mm.
Well, Sam is the what did I say the other day? He's in charge of personal relationships.
Yeah, he's
With
our
Equestrian
public
ladies.
relations
Public
dog.
relations guy.
Okay.
And yeah, and so we got him when he was just about so big as a puppy with Nashville Humane, and now he's horse size.
Oh,
And
wow.
so I
Mini horse.
have to put him out in the garage somewhere when we start recording these shows.
Okay, well, Bernie's about 15 pounds, but she's very ferocious, and
Ooh, yeah.
she's looks like a little sleeping angel. She'll make an appearance here eventually.
All right, we look forward to meeting her. We look forward to meeting her. I was curious. You were a Minnesota girl,
Yes, a long time ago.
How did you end up in Nashville, and was it directly from Minnesota to Nashville, or what was your route?
It was directly from Minnesota to Nashville. My route, in Minnesota, I played in bluegrass bands, and this was in the early '90s when Lyle Lovett and Mary Chapin Carpenter and Dwight Yoakam and Nancy Griffith and Hal Ketchum were all coming on the scene.
Yeah.
And I was in my bluegrass band, and we were aware of all of these people, and they were kind of paving the way for, a little bit more of an acoustic country genre. And I grew up listening to Emmylou Harris and Newgrass Revival. So my door into the whole country music world was kind of more on the acoustic side. And
Yeah.
so watching those people really inspired me. And that's what pulled me to come to Nashville.
Well, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
And we have multiple friends here in Nashville that you perform with. I know Sam Gay and Templeton Thompson are good friends of yours.
They
And-
are. Yeah.
and have been of mine for a long, long time. So we think a lot of those guys. But yeah, it was kind of funny. I was watching something on television. We've got this Samsung TV, so we got like 1,000 channels. There's so many.
Yeah.
Unbelievable today. I mean, I can remember when you only had 2 or 3.
Hmm.
But Linda Ronstadt, I was watching Linda Ronstadt perform last night. And of course, she has Parkinson's.
Yeah.
Such a loss.
Yeah.
Such a loss. But another one of those talented people.
Absolutely. Yes. I listen to a lot of her too. I mean, her voice, there's just nothing like hearing Linda Ronstadt sing. She can do anything. She's so versatile.
Mm.
But her and Emmylou Harris and Dolly Parton, the three, and then the
Trio.
trio. Like, oh my
Trio.
God.
My
That's
favorite
right. They had
album
the trio
ever.
album.
Yeah, mind blown, mind completely.
Yeah. I got to tell you, I had a Jeep that had a CD player,
Yeah.
and in the Jeep I had Trio, and I
Right.
took the dadgum thing in and traded it for
Oh,
a pickup truck, and I never got my Trio album back.
oh no.
I will always regret that and remember that. That was terrible. That was
I
terrible.
still listen to that record and I get chills, like it's like a master class. Listen to
yeah.
that record.
It really
It's
is.
a master class. It really they're just so amazing.
Yeah.
Sally, it's so interesting because all of these artists, just like you were saying, it's that acoustic, kind of more of that stripped back sound.
Mhm.
And we really do feel that influence in your music.
I'm so glad. I mean, yeah, I also listen to a lot of Alison Krauss, and
Hmm.
I listen to a lot of Celtic and Irish music, and that's kind of where I've always just lived, in that sort of acoustic little, I don't know, bluegrass light singer-songwriter
Yeah.
spot.
So would you say that Americana category, or how do you feel about that? That's
You know-
kind of a newer category in music, isn't it?
Americana, now that's another great genre, and I put people like Lucinda Williams and Lyle Lovett.
Okay. Yeah.
But kind of more on the folk thing, because I also listened to a lot of Joni Mitchell and Gordon Lightfoot when I was growing up.
Mm.
So I'm still a sucker for a great folk song. Like it still gets me every time.
Yeah.
That is kind of Mary Kay does the Western music.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's more of the folk music
Yeah.
of the West.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know, and she's tremendous with her guitar playing. And although she didn't start until she was
I
grown,
was 40, yeah,
Well
40 years
grown.
old when I started playing guitar. How old were you, Sally? What was that your first instrument, guitar?
It was ukulele, and I was
Oh,
5.
really? Oh, adorable.
she started a little before you, Mary Kay.
Yeah.
My dad was a musician, and he was a singer. He had beautiful voice, and he loved to listen to all of the great American music genre. Nat King Cole was
Uh-huh.
always
Oh,
playing in
yeah.
our home. And when I was 5, he played the lap steel too. So
Wow.
we, a lot of Marty Robbins, a lot of hee haw. Just saying, just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I was 5, he handed me ukulele and he said, "Learn how to play this." And you know, so I did. So I could. He wanted somebody to jam with. So we had our own little jam sessions back in Minnesota.
That is awesome. That is
I
awesome.
love that.
Well, you are uber talented. You're a great guitarist. I mean, I love listening to your guitar work.
Well, thank you.
The new album is great. It's called Living in the Mystery. And so right now, I want to get to the title cut from that album and come back and talk more about jam sessions with your dad at 5 years old and Mary Kaye playing at 40. Whatever comes up, we'll talk about. You're listening to Live from Nashville, heard around the world on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, Spotify, most streaming platforms, and now on YouTube. Just search for Equestrian Legacy Radio. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Did you know that in Albuquerque, New Mexico, old Route 66 highway has an intersection with itself? Which way would you go? I don't know. I'm making this one up as I go along, right or wrong. Part of me keeps one foot in this world and the other one living in the mystery. Yeah, yeah. Did you know that the center of North America is in a town called Center, North Dakota? One night in a bar they got a globe and string. What a thing. The truth is stranger after all. On this tiny bar, right or wrong. Part of me keeps one foot in this world and the other one living in the mystery. Yeah, yeah. One foot living in the mystery. Whoa, whoa. And you and I felt like two random leads together. In all my life I could have never planned it better. So it goes. This road is brand new every day. Every step I take always reminding me to keep one foot in this world and the other one living in the mystery. Yeah, yeah. One foot living in the mystery. Whoa, whoa.
Living in the Mystery, Sally Barris. Awesome, awesome song.
I love those lyrics. So
Oh, you like
beautiful.
the way that started with in Albuquerque because that's special for us.
Yeah,
Is
it
it?
is. That was our first. We had our first date in Albuquerque.
In
In Albuquerque?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't realize what a really magical town that is. And it has such great, like in a newer country like America is, it has like the old history there, old Spanish, late 1700, early 1800 churches and homes. It's such a cool place. And what a great song. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'd love to mention for a minute a person who is a really, really important part of this record, and his name is Rod McCormick. And he's a singer, songwriter, and a multi-instrumentalist and a fabulous producer, and he lives in Australia.
Wow.
And he played all of that, the guitar, the banjo, the mandolin, everything you hear, he played all that remotely. And he sang harmony too, and he co-produced this album. And he's just such a wonderful human being and so talented, and I was just so honored to work with him on these songs. So he's a huge part of what made this record really, really special to me is Rod McCormick.
So it's
It has a
interesting
great
as you're
sound.
talking about that. He's in Australia. So he
He's in
did
Australia.
all of his work in Australia.
Yep, he
And
did.
he was here. And it used to be that everybody was in a studio together.
I know.
And now you can be anywhere in the world. How
It's
does
crazy.
that actually work, Sally? What are the fundamentals of that? How do you do it?
Like we're doing it right now.
Same thing. Yeah.
It's so weird. I can't explain. This is why the album's called Living in the Mystery, because life is a mystery.
Yeah.
But the songs were also written. I have to start at the beginning.
Okay.
But in 2019, I had my whole year kind of booked, at the beginning, and then March of 2019 happened, and I joined a songwriting club based in Australia, of all places, called iHeartRadio. And so during the pandemic, after all my shows were canceled, I found myself in a songwriting club with mostly Australians writing these songs. And we had to write a song a week. I wrote 70 songs.
Wow.
And that's where this album came from. And so not only was I writing I was writing
Australia.
alone, but in a club with people that were from Australia, and then working with an Australian producer. So I don't know why. I have no idea, but that's what happened.
Unbelievable. So
You're living in the mystery, Sally.
how does it actually work, though? So you record your part, send it to them, they record their part, and then it gets put together? Is that what happens?
Yeah, I mean, technology, like these things that we have now, it's just amazing as a musician to watch them unfold. I've been here in Nashville quite a while, but yeah, I recorded all my stuff right here in my home studio, and then Rod would set up a session online, and he would sit there and play remotely, and it was really, really wonderful. It was just an amazing experience. I love the way it sounds, and I mean,
it's great.
You're never going to replace being live in the studio with musicians right there. But for what I wanted to do with this record, I'm really, really happy with the way that it came about.
I'm really, really happy with the way it came about too. It's a tremendous album.
It's beautiful.
And it's just interesting the way that people are recording today. And I remember the Sawdust Brothers, Ryan Murphy, Michael Martin Murphy's son.
Okay.
Ryan lives here in Nashville. He now teaches at Nashville School of the Arts. But he was recording under the name of the Sawdust Brothers with one of his buddies was in Hollywood, California. And the other was in Oregon.
Right.
And so they were just all doing their parts and put it all together. And that was really the first one that I knew of that was being done so remotely years ago. And, the music came out great. It's just, you can't tell.
You can't tell. The other thing that I do is I do a lot of co-writing on Zoom. And two of my favorite co-writers, one of them lives in Australia and the other one is in London. And the three of us, it's like we have this time zone. It's like, okay, your morning, my night, your afternoon, and we're all writing together, and one's in their pajamas and one's having breakfast, and
one is writing yesterday and one's writing today.
Yes, exactly. Once again, back to living in the mystery, but we're having so much fun writing together, and I'm so grateful for Zoom. There's a plug for Zoom.
Yeah.
that we can do that. I mean, who knew that all of these things would happen? Pretty soon we'll be beating each other,
Oh, yeah.
physically.
That would be
When
so
we come
nice.
back, we may talk about AI just a little bit, but I want to get to another song. And
Okay.
this one is Fireflies. I love this song as well. Tell
Oh,
us
I'm so
about
glad.
Fireflies.
Oh, Fireflies. Well, if are you going to play the video?
For this one, I'm not. We're just going to play the song.
Okay. Well, my dog is featured heavily in the video because it was one of those pandemic things where, like, I think when all of us stayed home, we all got to know just the joy of being in our backyard
Yeah.
and the joy in simple things. So one of the things that I had been on the road for like 10 years before this. So to be home and sitting in my own grass and watching fireflies at night, I was like, this is so awesome. This is so amazing, what you can find in your own backyard.
Really? Really?
And I just kind of fell in love with being at home. And we made a delightful video, my husband and I, with me and our dog Bernie watching the fireflies. So that's out there.
Well, I'm going to suggest people go to your YouTube channel, subscribe to it, and then you can watch this video. We've got some more video that's coming up a little bit later, so you can watch it all on our YouTube channel. But go to Sally's YouTube channel and check out Fireflies. Right now, we're going to take a listen to it. We'll be back in just a moment.
Fireflies lighting up the summer grass. The curtain call has come at last. I've waited so long. Fireflies, it's 8 p.m. Follow me. I'll show you to your front row seat out on the lawn. See how they spark the child in your heart. Emerald wings, shimmery things, here for another run. The firefly dance has begun. Fireflies, pirouettes and chassis, taking our breath away this starry night. Hypnotized, now we are in a trance, lost in their enchanting dance of tiny lights. See how they spark the child in your heart. Emerald wings, shimmery things, here for another run. The firefly dance has begun. La la la, la 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 la. La la la, la la la. See how they spark the child in your heart. Emerald wings, shimmery things, here for another run. The firefly dance has begun. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That song just paints a picture, doesn't it, Sally? You can just kind of see that magical show. I grew up in Mississippi, Texas and Mississippi, and then raised my family in Utah, and there's no fireflies there.
Oh,
And of course, moving back here after Gary and I got married, my youngest daughter is with us. And just last night, we were talking about fireflies. And she said that she'd heard about them before. It just felt like it was almost like not possible that such an incredible thing can happen, that a little insect can light up. And isn't that funny? And that's so fitting with the theme of your album about, that mystery.
that mystery, absolutely. And I'd love to just take a moment and give a shout out to the woman singing harmony with me on that song. Her name is Francesca D. Valance, and she is the CEO of the songwriting club that I was in. It's called iHeart Songwriting, and she is a fabulous singer-songwriter. I love her voice, and I was so thrilled that she sang harmony on that song with me. So,
pretty.
Francesca, if you're listening, hey, thank you.
Beautiful job, Francesca.
Oh,
If you'd like to send any of your Australian friends to me to be on the show, send me a list after the show's over. That'd be great.
That would be so cool.
oh, I will do that for
Yeah,
sure.
That would be great. What is your writing process like?
Oh my goodness. With co-writers or by myself?
Both.
Yeah, both on a daily basis.
Oh wow. Well,
Do
why
you
is
write
that,
daily? That's the first thing, is do you write daily?
why is that such a hard question to answer? Like I should just boom, have that. You know?
Probably because it's a creative process.
Okay, here's how I will start with that. I start by allowing myself to write some really bad songs. Like I say, you sit down now and you write the worst song you could lower the bar. Just lower that bar. Because if I sit down and try to write something really awesome, forget it.
I got to tell you, Sally, I have talked to songwriters for years.
Yeah.
That is the first time a songwriter has ever told me that.
Yeah.
That is really-
True, but it's such a good thing because we sit down, whether we're painting or any creative pursuit, writing, we want it to be a masterpiece every single time.
No, see, and I'll just speak for myself. If I try to, if you put pressure, okay, we're going to sit down, we're going to write a hit song right now, it's never going to happen. Like the song you mentioned, Let the Wind Chase You, that I wrote with Karen Rochelle.
Yeah.
It was recorded by Trish Yearwood and Keith Urban sang harmony with her. That song came out of us just like there was no intention of, all we were doing were girls in a co-writing session crying over boyfriends. That's it. There was zero expectations. We just had to purge ourselves of our feelings. So, a lot of it is when you lower your expectations and you just allow yourself to be real and to be human and let yourself tell your story. It's interesting. Those songs the personal ends up being universal. So,
Yeah.
but you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. And the only way I can do that is by lowering the bar and just going, we're just going to write for our own happiness right now. And then let it go, because you can't really control. There's just so much you can't control, but what you can do is just have fun and dive in and let it happen. So I try to just let it happen.
Good
I like that.
advice.
I like that.
Really nice.
I think that's what people should be doing all the time, is do things because they enjoy it, because it's fun.
Right. And there's a lot of if I was in teacher mode, because I do a lot of mentoring, I would just say that there's many different doors into songwriting. Sometimes it's a lyric, maybe you've written something down that you like, or maybe it's a rhythm or a chord. Like Paul McCartney was just on talking about how he would purposely play a weird chord and that would get him writing a song, whatever it takes. So, okay. I hope that's a question.
I think it does. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a great answer.
I'm going to get to another song.
Okay.
and a video.
Okay.
And this is Magnify. Tell us about Magnify.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, Magnify um, Magnify is a list song, and it's a song about staying positive and getting through hard times by thinking about all of the impossible situations that you found yourself in the past and how you made it through them. So I'll just talk you through it really briefly. There's a car accident in this song. There's a snowstorm in this song. There's a story about me falling in the river through the ice in the winter in this song. It's all very subtle, but it's all in there. And so whenever I'm going through a struggle, I think about how I made it through those things. And it's about magnifying the positive.
That's absolutely great. Magnify the positive and magnify your listening experience today on Live from Nashville. We'll be back in just a moment.
River, how you taught me, even in the deep, love can reach me. Even through the ice, good can break right through. Storm, how you showed me, even in the dark, love can hold me. Even when I'm lost, I will be rescued. I want to magnify not the storm or the river, but the hand that lifted me up. Love, I want to magnify, amplify you. Love, I want to recognize, intensify. Spun around in need of mercy, but unhurt. Some came to help me, others came to try and harm me, but it was the angel that got there first. I want to magnify not the crash or the highway, but the stranger that held my love. I want to magnify, amplify you. Love, I want to recognize, intensify.
Great song.
Thank you.
So
Thank
Great, great song. I love that. I
I
love
so
that.
appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I've got to ask, I'm going to go back to that 5-year-old girl in Minnesota.
Let's do it.
So you came from Minnesota to Nashville. So how old were you when you came to Nashville?
Oh, goodness. I was 4 years old. Just kidding.
Right before the ukulele.
I was in my 20s. Let's just leave it at that.
All right. So you came to Nashville for music, I'm assuming?
Oh, yes, 100%. I was one of those people.
So did you ever think, as you were headed from Minnesota to Nashville in your 20s, that you would be writing and recording from Nashville with people in Australia?
No, never. I didn't imagine any of this. I mean, and again, my dad was a singer, but as far as I didn't really even know what it meant to be a singer, but I knew I wanted to be one.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted to be one. And, another early moment that I had was I remember listening to Heart, Ann and Nancy Wilson in Heart,
Yeah.
and going, look at these two women, and especially Nancy Wilson, because she was a guitar player. And I was like, how do you get that job?
I want that job.
I want that job. How do you become this songwriter and this person that plays guitar and sings and does all this? I just thought they were so cool.
Yeah.
And so yeah, the whole thing. We keep going back to my album title, "Living in the Mystery," but I just trusted and I threw myself in 100% to music and hoped for the best. And here I am.
How many albums have you done now?
Let's see. I believe this is my 6th one. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
How has the music industry changed for you since you came to Nashville?
Oh my goodness. So writing here's the biggest change. When I first came to Nashville, it was a lot about being a songwriter that wrote for an artist looking for songs.
Okay.
And now it's changed into where you write with an artist on their album. It's
Yeah.
that's a big change.
Okay.
And musically, the pendulum swings. It kind of country gets more pop, and then it gets more country, and it goes back and forth. And you just, that's the music industry, because it just goes through.
It's a change.
It just
Yeah.
changes.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is to just try to persevere and keep going and keep focusing on your strengths and do what you love, and just stick with it. That's what I've always done.
Well, I think it's important, and if you're writing for somebody, if
Mhm.
you're an employee of XYZ company, you got to be writing to be producing stuff for what they want. But if you're an independent artist, you can write what you want and write for yourself and write for what makes you happy.
Yeah,
And
and right. There's so many different types of writers, and some people have that gift where they can just. And this is the early days of Nashville, where people would write a song and it would be recorded. Some people just absolutely that's in their wheelhouse. That's what they do. It just naturally comes out of them, and you really have to accept and embrace who you are, and again, let go of the outcome, because I tried writing songs about trucks and what I thought would be a hit song, and it's just not what I do. And when I you end up feeling like an imposter. So it's better to just listen to your inner voice and use your God-given talent and trust that you will be taken care of. And that's
that's what you do. That's
Yeah.
what you do. So last night, I'm shifting gears again.
That's fine.
Last night, yesterday was Father's Day.
Yeah.
We had Mary Kay's dad over. My dad passed away 29 years ago, almost 30 years ago.
Okay.
And for some reason, we got to be talking about telephones. And he said he was on party lines, and his sister went nuts with the party lines. It just drove her crazy to be on a party line. And I said, well, I remember the old dial-up phones. I had dial-up phones.
Well,
And-
for our listening audience, for those who might not know, a party line is you shared a telephone number with several other houses.
Thanks for explaining that, because there are people that don't know what a party line is.
Yeah. So the reason it drove my Aunt Kathy crazy is she was a teenager in a little rural town in Indiana. They were on a party line. And so anytime she wanted to have a little teenager talk, any neighbor along the farm line fence row could pick
Could
up
hear.
on the call. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. But anyway, I remember the black dial phones, rotary phones. And I also remember the fact that we didn't have area codes. We didn't have like my phone number is 478 something, we didn't have that. It was like Drake something, and then it became DR something. And, and now we've got in Nashville, in the Middle Tennessee area, I think there are multiple area codes, as things continue to grow. But you've written a song called Old Black Phone, and I just love that. How did that come about?
Oh, I just had to write it. I for those of us who are a little older, there's so many things of modern technology that I love, but when you've grown up in a time before there were screens, it was just you and your bike and the sky, and that was it. That was your childhood. I long to unplug. I long to be unplugged. And also, question: are you playing the song or the video? Because Bernie, my dog, plays a starring role.
I don't have the dog in this one, and I'm playing the song Old Black Phone.
Darn it.
But you can go to Sally's YouTube channel after the show and see her dog.
Yeah, my dog Bernie she gets featured in a lot of my videos. Before you play the song, I do want to give another shout out to Rod McCormick, because he plays the guitar and kind of a Chet Atkins style, which really fits this song.
Oh, cool.
I love his guitar. Well, I love everything that he does, but he really pushed this song over the top for me.
Well, let's take a listen to Old Black Phone. You're going to
All right.
enjoy this, and we're going to come back and talk more with Sally about her dog and other things on Live from Nashville. We'll be right back.
I miss the old black phone. It just rang when nobody was home. No messages, so I could just be a kid. Back when everybody left you alone. I miss the 5 o'clock news. 30 minutes and then it was through. Here's what happened today. There's nothing more left to say, 'cause there's more important living to do. Pages in a book that you could turn and they would yellow with time. Records you could play and drift away and leave your cares behind. I miss the big blue sky, where I spend most of my time, dreaming my dreams without any screens, when there was just miles and miles. Pages in a book that you could turn and they would yellow with time. Records you could play and when there was just miles and miles. Oh, when there was just miles and miles. Yeah, when there was just miles and miles and miles and miles.
Oh, I love that. I love that. You know, there used to be telephone books, even,
And they were heavy.
and they were heavy. Yeah,
And
they
they
were
were,
big old thick things. Yeah.
you know, my husband and I have a turntable. I just want to mention. And when we listen to music, we listen to vinyl. It's
Mm.
crazy how, you know, we've come full circle about some of these things, but I still enjoy getting a record out and looking at the album cover and
The
putting it on.
liner notes, yeah.
It's
I
just, it's a
was
whole different experience.
Yeah, I was listening to NBC News this morning, and they were talking about, and they were showing a community group that's gotten together in Brooklyn, and they get together, and that's what they do. They listen to vinyl,
Yeah.
and they were talking about the fact that last year there was over $1 billion in vinyl albums that were sold.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, did you put any of this out on vinyl? Are you doing any vinyl?
I did not do that because it's pricey to have that done. So I just went with the old CD for now.
Yeah, yeah.
But I did enjoy making. For some reason, I had never done it before. I wanted to make a little video to go with all of the songs. And the other thing I'll just say about this, being a co-writer and being someone who does a lot of co-writing in Nashville, I wrote this entire album by myself. And it was because, again, it was during the pandemic and we were spending a lot of time alone in our homes. It kind of meant a lot to me to just come back to find my voice again after being in Nashville for 30 years and just remembering, it kind of comes down to you and the guitar and your story that you want to tell.
Yeah.
So I was going somewhere with this. Anyway, I think I made my point.
Maybe the visual element where we were talking.
I wanted to put a visual element to each of these songs because they meant so much to me. Not that my other songs don't mean a lot to me, but these had a particular specialness to them.
Right.
So I have 2 more videos to do to songs, and I will have a video for each one eventually.
Wow.
That's
That's
awesome.
so cool
That's
because you'll have an audio and you'll have the visual component. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and it was
Mary Kaye's working on a new album now that will be
Yeah,
out. We'll start with the first single will come out next month.
next month.
And, I've been really encouraging her to spend time putting together her video. She is great. Mary Kaye is really great about putting video stuff together.
I believe it, and I can't wait to see it. I look forward to seeing that, Mary Kaye.
It's
And,
its own art form, isn't it? To edit a video, it's like has its own alchemy and magic to it.
It does, and I love going for a walk in the morning when I take Bernie out. I'll introduce her in a minute here. I just don't want to interrupt her nap. But my favorite thing to do is just go for a walk and bring the phone and just film everything. Trees, birds, clouds, the sunrise. It's all so beautiful, and I just wanted to bring it into the music.
Well,
it's
it
a lot of
reminds
fun.
me of the song that Magnify Love. I love that message because it's taking everything and just really leaning into it. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
There is another great video that we're going to get to right now, and that is the one that goes with Some Other Day.
Oh my goodness, that one. Yes.
Where did you film this? Was it in your backyard? Was this
backyard and all throughout the neighborhood? And this was, this was the middle of the summer pandemic. And in life, especially when you're a self-employed musician, I always tried to have a plan. I always tried to have some kind. Okay, I'm going to book some gigs. Okay, I'm going to work on this record. Okay, I have some kind of a plan because you're self-employed,
right?
And during the pandemic, I threw my hands up in the air and I just went, I don't have a plan, folks. I don't have one. I give up. I surrender. I don't know what to do anymore because I always knew what to do, and then suddenly I didn't know what to do. So this is just a song about you got me on this one, folks. And I just went, I'll figure this out some other day, and that's what the title.
All right, this is some other day.
Some other day.
And she figured it out. She did figure it out. So here we go. We'll be back.
The sun is rising, the backyard is thriving. I'm the one that's moving slow. I wish I had something, but I ain't got nothing, and I don't know which way to go. 'Cause after all this free time, all this endless me time, I'm like a road that's lost its way. And all I've got to show is a garden overgrown with weeds I'll pull some other day. The birds all keep busy, the grass grows like crazy, the corn moon is doing just fine. But I'm feeling broken, not ready to open with an under construction sign. 'Cause after all this free time, all this endless me time, I'm like a road that's lost its way. And all I've got to show is a garden overgrown with weeds I'll pull some other day. Soon I'll go out and play. September, how I wish you could stay. 'Cause after all this free time, all this endless me time, I'm like a road that's lost its way. And all I've got to show is a garden overgrown with weeds I'll pull some other day. Some other day.
That's great.
Thank you.
And I love the photography. Who did the video for you?
I do all of it.
She
You
did
were
it.
awesome. You were
It's
awesome.
just so pretty. I love you have such a good eye.
Oh, I don't know.
You really do. It's really beautiful.
I mean, again, it wasn't about it. It was more about having fun than it was about anything else. I just wanted to enjoy it and just try to capture the essence. That one thing about that song, I sing about September, and I love fall, and when September comes, I get so excited because I think fall is just such a
Yeah.
beautiful time of year, and I love how the sky changes to that darker shade of blue. So I was
Mhm.
trying to capture all of those things.
My dad always loved spring. He hated fall because he said that means winter's coming and everything's dying. I've always loved fall because I think that is the most beautiful time of the year when the leaves are changing color and
Yes,
just,
and I can say that as a
you know,
Minnesotan, because
yeah,
in Minnesotan, winters were truly something to be feared,
yeah.
because they're really long, but I still love fall.
Oh, it's great. It is great. You are absolutely a great guest. and we have loved visiting with you.
Well, let me get Bernie out here.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, we've got to meet Bernie.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Hello, Bernie.
God.
Bernie.
He's
This
a
is
good partner. I saw him in some of the video riding in the back seat in his little basket type thing.
Oh yeah. So Bernie's a girl. Bernie's a girl, and we got her. We rescued her, and she's just my little buddy. She's with me every step of the way, every song.
What a cutie pie.
He's awesome. How old is she now?
Well, she's about 12, but she's doing really, really well, aren't
Well,
you?
good.
We
Good,
walk
good,
every day. Okay, you go
good,
later.
good. Well, thanks for sharing her with us and with our audience out there. So now, people
adorable.
listening, you're going to have to go to our YouTube
That's right.
channel and look so you can see Bernie. So that's cool. So tell us how people can follow you and find your music.
Okay, so I have a website, sallybarris.com, that links to everything. I do have an official YouTube channel. Now, it gets a little confusing because there's a lot of different. When you go on YouTube, it's kind of like it's kind of like the Wild West.
Right.
But the link to my official channel is on my website, sallybarris.com. And that gets you to the one where I've made all these incredible home videos with my iPhone.
They're really cool, y'all.
You do a great job with that stuff. You really, really do. So visit her website and then go from her website to her YouTube channel and all of her social media. And Sally, we just love having you with us. I'm going to close this segment with a song called Young Soul that you did with John Chandler at his American Soul in Colorado.
Yeah.
How did you know John? How did you know John?
Well, I think in the video, it's also going to have Rebecca Folsom singing harmony. And she's a dear friend of mine. Rebecca and I go way back. But she introduced me to John Chandler. And I love them both. I love Rebecca Folsom and John Chandler, two of my dearest friends in Colorado.
Well, they are great. It is a great video. And John's been on the show so many times. I have not had him back on the show since we've started doing the YouTube thing. So I'm going to have to get John back on.
Oh, for sure. That was very Minnesotan. Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Mary Kaye and Gary, it's just a pleasure to spend this time with you. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, you are so much
it.
fun. We look forward to having you back with us. Let's take a listen to Young Soul and look at it, and we'll be back in just a moment with Mary Kaye. Sally, thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime.
Okay.
Anytime. All right. Here we go.
All my days I've been hoping to remember. All my days I could still see the moon. All my days how the road went on forever. So long ago when I was a young soul. Trusting heart, so innocent and open. Trusting heart, hanging out on a limb. Trusting heart, so easily stolen. So long ago when I was a young soul. Candle in the darkness, how far your shadows reach. Can your light shine bright enough to set this old soul free? Gypsy life was the only life I knew then. Gypsy life, we would travel and sing. Gypsy life, every morning we'd go wandering. So long ago when I was a young soul. Oh my love, did you know me by another name? Oh my love, were we happily wed? Oh my love, what's
say so long ago when I was a young soul. Candle in the darkness, how far your shadows reach. Can your light shine bright enough to set your soul so free? All my days I've been hoping to remember. All my days I could still see the moon. All my days how the road went on forever. So long ago when I was a young soul. So long ago when I was a young soul. So long ago when I was a young soul. Thank you.
That is absolutely great. Great,
Really
great.
pretty song. Wow.
What a fun guest. And such a
just-
talented guest.
Yeah, I feel inspired. I put a little note next to my right here on my bulletin board. It says, magnify love, lower the bar, and just have fun. I think that's such a great message.
That is a great message. Well, she has been absolutely great. So much fun to have Sally on the show. And I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors for Equestrian Legacy Radio. Those are your sponsors that we'll find on our website at equestrianlegacy.net. You'll find those in the general store where you'll find everything for the horse lover. And folks just love the Western and equestrian lifestyle and music, as well as our Legacy Select horse campgrounds and guest ranches. For the finest riding destinations in North America, just look for our Legacy Select horse campgrounds and guest ranches. You can find all of those on our website at equestrianlegacy.net. What you got going on, girl? How you like the way I said that, girl?
I like it. I like being called a girl.
Yeah.
Well, we've got to figure out some way to celebrate 4th of July. You and I have to figure out something fun for that. And then you and I are
You
going.
ain't getting me in the water. I'm afraid you wouldn't let me come back. But
we'll figure it
you're
out.
a water dog. I'm telling you what. I can remember
I
years
love
ago
it.
we were in Vegas, and you just looked like a fish. You were swimming and having so much time, so much fun, so much fun. Well, for everybody that's listening around there, the world, be sure and join us for the Campfire Cafe every Thursday. Saddle Up America comes back to you on Saturdays, and then this show live from Nashville on Tuesdays. We appreciate you wherever you are. And I think I saw this morning that we're seen in over 83 countries now.
So exciting.
With well over 1,200 cities around the world. So we appreciate our audience wherever you are. Be sure and look for us on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, most streaming platforms, and be sure and check out and subscribe to us on our YouTube page. You can find all of those by looking for Equestrian Legacy Radio. Mary Kaye, you did a song called Unbecoming. And that was written by who?
Helene Cronin and Andy Renfrey. Such a beautiful song.
Beautiful song. And you don't usually do music that somebody else has written, but you love the song.
It just
so
spoke
well.
to me. It's just so beautiful.
You really did. And then you did the video
Mm-hmm.
for this song that we're going to look at. So let's take a listen to that. And we invite you to join us next time on Live from Nashville. Thanks for listening.
Wish I'd never started wearing a life that wasn't mine. Trying to meet the expectations I've disappeared behind. Putting all the pretty on, to cover what was never wrong, till I didn't even recognize the stranger I'd become. So I'm gonna be unbecoming for a while. Keep what I want, throw what I thought in the didn't fit me pie. Start unwrapping, unstitching, learning how to unpretend. Believing beauty lies, stripping back to who I really am. Truth is, I feel better when I'm done unbecoming. I don't wanna be the star of someone else's dream, a puppet ballerina dancing when they pull the strings, always crying in the shower, always posing for the crowd. I guess there's a lot about me I gotta figure out. So I'm gonna be unbecoming for a while. Keep what I want, throw what I thought in that didn't fit me pie. Start unraveling, unstitching, learning how to unpretend. Believing beauty lies, stripping back to who I really am. Truth is, I feel better when I'm done So I'm gonna be unbecoming for a while. Keep what I want, throw what I done, and I didn't fit me pie. Start unwrapping, unstitching, learning how to unpretend. Believing beauty lies, stripping back to who I really am. Truth is, I feel better when I'm unbecoming. Wish I could have started where